Hello all and welcome to the week in Timview, where I review the highlights of my week. Get it? Like review, but Timview? Because I'm Timview, review Timview. Huh? Anyway, there are so many great things out there to explore and experience and watch. How could you possibly know what to look for next? Well, you're in the right place, because in the weekly Timview, I will show you all of the highlights from my past week and the things I wanted to share with you, the best viewers in the world. So let's get started. Have you guys ever seen snow molds like this? From the channel CrazyRussianHacker come these cool little snow molds, where you just scoop up snow, compress it together, and voila! These perfectly satisfying little figurines crafted out of snow. Snowman, a soccer ball, baby ducks. Really cool stuff. We don't get a lot of snow around here in Southern California, so I've never seen anything like this and thought they were really cool. Next up, you've probably heard of this guy with his catchy and memorable intro.
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and today...
Recently, I rediscovered the Lockpicking Lawyer, and his channel is just so interesting and educational and informative, and all his videos are around 2 to 3 minutes each, detailing exactly how to pick and exploit the mechanisms of just about every single lock you could think of. And recently he started this really interesting series where he shows you the inner mechanisms of common locks and shows you why and how picking them works. So a good channel to check out for some quick little bites of information and a skill that just seems very useful. So this is a family of channels, all with Udon Soba in their name, but basically he travels around Japan seeking out local favorites of, you guessed it, udon and soba restaurants, but many others including katsudon, curry, fried rice, etc. All sorts of mouth-watering, delectable Japanese dishes and restaurants that have been doing them for decades. He'll go and visit these restaurants usually early in the morning to get insights into how they prep and create all of their famous dishes, and then at the end of the episode, he orders their signature plates and tests them out, highlighting what makes them so delicious and unique. Just a nice channel to sort of zone out to and watch some really delicious food being made. But warning though, don't watch it while you're hungry because it will just make you even hungrier. Next up is the film Drive My Car. So interestingly, this was the very first Japanese film to ever be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. I recently watched this and was blown away by how good it was. It's based on a short story by Haruki Murakami, and watching the movie really is like watching a novel unfold, but in sort of the best way possible. And this feels really like sort of the perfect adaptation of a Murakami novel. All of the characters are unique and complex, and they talk through metaphors and riddles and the actors in plays, and it just all wraps up perfectly into this slow but dramatic burn through the struggles that this man goes through trying to piece his life together after a dramatic life-changing event. Definitely on my recommend to watch list. Super interesting with a distinctly Japanese soul underneath it all. Also, I've been playing a ton of Elden Ring. Now I'm sure you guys have heard of this, it's been all the rage lately, tons of memes and videos and stuff to come out about it, but I gotta say, this is my first foray into a Souls game, and I am really loving it. Yeah, it's true, it is incredibly punishing and difficult, but because of that difficulty level, the rewards are all the more satisfying, and you get these super intense, heart-pumping boss battles that will just leave you with these unrivaled adrenaline rushes where you can feel your heart pounding in your head as you and the boss have just a little bit of life left and you fight to see who wins. An absolutely incredible game, and if you love games or never tried a Souls game, this is a great one to dive into. I'm actually working on a full video about this game in the future, detailing what exactly the appeal of Elden Ring is to people who have never played it, or to more casual fans who aren't interested in the more hardcore genre. So be sure to stay tuned for that video coming out, hopefully in a week or two. And the last thing I wanted to go over is this new Disney tourist destination called the Galactic Starcruiser. Now this is a new permanent fixture in Walt Disney World. It's this giant sort of campus that is completely decked out, Star Wars themed from head to toe. You quote-unquote board the ship, even though it's a stationary building. All of the windows are giant screens that display space and Star Wars themed imagery, and the whole thing is akin to a cruise ship, but through the galaxy in the Star Wars universe. And it's fully decked out from the cabins to the suites to fancy cocktails and themed dinners, interactive puzzle rooms, lightsaber training, to fully interactive theater that gets you engaged, and live action battle sequences. This could very well be a major component of the future of the tourism industry for those people with a little bit of money to burn. It's quite expensive, so probably not something that I would do personally. But hey, if you're a giant Star Wars fan, this is something you should look into because I've never seen anything like this, and the amount of attention to detail is just really truly staggering and amazing. This looks like a one-of-a-kind experience for those hardcore Star Wars fans out there, so give it a look if you're interested. I got all this footage from the channel Magic Journeys. They do a bunch of Disneyland, Disney World related content, and they have a full, roughly 2-hour, 2-part video series detailing the entire experience, and it is absolutely insane and totally worth a look if you're even remotely interested. And so I think that'll about wrap it up for this first episode of The Week in Timview. So what do you guys think of this new format? I wanted to create something a bit more accessible, a bit easier to create, and hopefully something I could produce weekly, highlighting just all the cool stuff that I saw this week that I wanted to share with you guys. A sort of marriage of all the different facets I wanted to incorporate in my channel. Great stuff I like, my thoughts about them, and what I wanted to share about them with you guys. Have you guys seen or played or done any of these things? Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, and absolutely let me know if there are some things that you think I should check out, because I'm always on the lookout for some cool stuff to look into, stuff to read or watch or play or just explore. So definitely let me know what you guys have been up to or what you saw recently that was cool that I should check out. But yeah, I think that will about do it. If you're looking for something to watch right now, why not check out my video on the incredible prolific career of Masaaki Yuasa, underrated anime director, especially in the West. His movies are beautiful, gorgeous, unique, and dynamic. And this video goes into depth about why I feel he is a truly extraordinary director that deserves more attention. This little preview should turn into a card right about now. Pretty cool, right? And YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video too. But in any case, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.